nice. Let's go check the polls real quick. Where is the polls? Why am I being
There we go.
stupid?
Alright, looks like for this game, it was in favor of ML. Very close, though, 7-8.
Mm.
We got first ban going to be a Montang. That came out from ML, as BFT will now ban their first operator, which is going to be a Thatcher. Monty's a bit of a weirder one on Villa, but Thatcher here makes most sense, or not most sense, but makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Villa, pretty good for Monty, I would say.
And then classic Miraban coming out as well. Nothing new there. I'm expecting either a Maestro or Echo in here.
Alright, Slade. Let's hear it.
And yep, there's the Maestro, as expected.
Ooh.
Honestly, Slade, right now, I would love no rehosts. That would be amazing after last game.
Alright, I'm thinking, seven, 7-4 or 7-5 for ML.
I would also agree with the 7-5 ML. I haven't seen anything from BFT. I have known ML for a while.
175 ML.
So
I think Big Groove is gonna top frag. Slade 8-6 ML. Alright. We'll see.
not an 8-6. I just watched 15 rounds.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Yep, exactly.
Gonna go upstairs first. They're gonna go split
like
bomb upstairs first.
They're also bringing out the Goyo, an operator that is seen a lot in Pro League due to his power and utility. Looks like they're very much setting up on the side of Aviator Bar, looking to hold that down.
5 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bet.
Discover the location of a bomb.
Especially,
Attacker's objective is to
I don't know.
defuse a bomb.
most people try to hold the master bedroom in the bathroom because that's where all of them kind of try to push and rush. Get the wall open with a thermite.
Yeah, but looks like we are going to see all 5 attackers spawn in the ruins side. So, looks like holding on to Aviator is going to be a good bet here.
Going live.
They opted for 2 hard breachers but no Thatcher. Because IQ can try to get it from below. Oh, Thatcher did get banned. Huh. I am stupid.
Yes, in fact, they were the ones that banned Thatcher.
Guess they're confident.
Yeah. But we do see the Jaeger holding 90. Almost sees the feet of, I believe, Hibana on the bathroom window as some
Ooh, that's really
Zofia
close.
pushes towards long side with a Capitao. Bana looks like may have gotten the yeah, she did get the castle as well as the frag onto Big Gerv, Mr. Top Frag, and Soap.
No,
Zofia has been down, picked back up from Kiln. There is another person, I believe it is Boreal. Yep, Boreal is on, or is behind the bar. They have him droned out and know where he is. Looks like they're going to be trying to pressure him from 3 different sides, actually, as he does not win out the 1v3, basically. Spooky gets the refrag onto Max Mad. That's a brain twister. Puts him down into a 3v4 in favor of Brute Force, and the Goyo shield will actually be the thing that kills Spooky after Foxen popped it. Right now, BFT is in a very strong spot to go in for a plant, except for the smoke. And Master, who almost gets his head taken off by IQ, tries to smoke out as the IQ rushes in and pushes deep. Gets the kill onto Goyo and is looking to go around and flank the Smoke of Skies. And, well, it was not exactly a flank, and Skies pushed her. BFT does take the first round off the trophy and statuary hold.
I would say Foxen's probably their strongest player. I think if Big Gurv hadn't died at the beginning of the round from the pinch from the 3 sides, he probably could have done a lot more having that extra roamer.
I actually believe Gurv died directly to the Hibana. It was Boreal that was trapped in like a little, I guess, triangle box type thing.
Yeah.
So maybe had those 2 roamers stayed alive longer and held that area a bit better, that round could have gone in the favor of ML, but that is not what we saw. As they now move to the sort of default Barn Aviator site.
Yeah, most people go that first. I guess they thought that they could maybe get a point if they lost the first one.
Yeah. We'll
you cool it down, huh?
It seems like they like to rotate around on the default rotations and like to do their own sort of rotations.
10 seconds left. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse the bomb.
Reinforcements in place.
3 will spawn on the side of ruins as they start to push. Looks like they're going for more of a default push from the study, although it is very popular to see it. Basically a cross push, what they did this time from Master to the side of Bar Aviator. Which looks like, we will see maybe a split push, as it does look like Soap is going to be doing that.
The smartest thing would be for Hibana to try to get the vote. I think that's what she's trying to do. They do have quite a lot of people in the site.
They have 3 alone in vault. If Hibana does open this, which she misses,
Going live.
Bit confused with that Hibana strat, but oh, she might have the barrier glitch.
Yeah, I think
does indeed look like it. She does have the barrier glitch. So, looks like they got that sorted out as she will start to now get 90. Not the way she wanted it, but does eventually get it open.
One peek hole is kind of good enough, just so you can make sure that they can't like rotate through there, so then they cut off one of the sides, and then you can probably plant. I believe, Solo, that the Hibana had the glitch, and that she did not see it, and that it went on the wall for her, but really it was on the window.
See,
I think that was a spectator.
Was on her screen was the barricade was broken, which it seemed when Foxen came by, I think he may have shot a couple rounds into the barricade, breaking it on his screen, letting the Hibana hit it. Sadly, though, with what it seemed like they wanted to do, they wanted to make it to where they were able to jump in through the window, and it looks like we will get another sort of barrier glitch, as it looks like IQ just sees right through it as some trades start going out for Boreal onto Fox, and also Kiln. Big Gurv gets a double kill along with him, as the diffuser will go down in the 1v4 still can't be able to get it. Does not look like it. Through the smoke and all the gunfire, it's Boreal. Team killing Chief Cosby, though.
Defenders disabled the diffuser. Defenders win.
And looks like, unlike the last round, this round will go in the favor of Boreal. Or not Boreal, sorry, ML. ML, the team is not Boreal, he is a player for the team.
Yeah, the unfortunate door glitch happened twice that round, I think. First to the Habana and then second to the IQ. That happens when you try to shoot out a barricade instead of hitting it. Both times.
Is that what caused it?
That's my theory. It never happens to me when I hit it, and then as soon as I try to shoot it from far away, you know, so I don't get pre-fired,
See,
I
don't know if there is any, like, verified way on what causes it. I did see a punch hole in the middle of that barricade, so I actually do think maybe Hibana punched it and then shot it open, or maybe she just punched it open. Who knows? Sadly, though, it did seem like she did have that bug and glitch that hopefully UB gets on it, because it's been around for months now. I think everyone is sick of it.
Yeah, it's quite a problem. It's happened, I think, every single game.
You know what I'm a bit confused about? I don't know if I've ever seen it where they tried to rappel in through the same window. Like, you know, say they don't realize it, they just try and rappel in. Would they just, like, slingshot back and fall, or and take damage, get downed, whatever?
No, you get put back onto your rappel.
You get put back onto the rappel?
Because how the rappel works is when you're going in to it, as soon as your head goes through the window, then the rappel comes off.
So do you just, like, bounce off like what you do if you don't hit a breach charge on a hard breach?
Pretty much.
Wow, that is a bit ridiculous.
Except a bit more violent. Because then you kind of just teleport.
You just break space and
it's pretty
time.
Jarring.
It's whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty jarring.
It's like Hibana this time getting the window open. Hopefully this time can, you know, get pellets through it if needed. But that wall is completely open. Missed the flash. And does look like the barricade is completely broken this time.
No, because the flashes... Maybe?
No,
one of the flashes bounced.
She missed it. Okay. Oh, and then nice shot onto Gerv as he's trying to just crouch walk back into 90. It's the Jaeger down. Is there anyone else? Oh, and the Mozzie will now take his place. So, will they get the Mozzie as well? I think Zofia is far up on 90s. Yeah, a bit up on 90. Boreal is gonna get max mad of the Hibana. And then immediately traded down to very low health. Goes for a C4 toss that misses. Does to the Zofia coming through 90. The Mozzie holds the long angle and gets the shot onto Soap, killing the Zofia and taking it back to a 3-3 with Fox in very low health. That is definitely in the favor of ML right now to win this round. Sounds like the Nomad trying to get the person out behind that barricade, loses out the fight to Spooky on the castle as they are going to keep droning. They see that the castle is the only one inside of a statuary as they try to move in. The Thermite sees the Mozzie, just can't land the shots. It just wasn't poked out far enough. Smokes start going out to stall the time, and They are getting pinched from both angles. Spooky gets downed from Foxen, who's on very low health.
15 seconds to go.
Pushes in. He's looking for Skies on the smoke. Knows where he is.
10 seconds
Gets Skies
left.
super low. It is now in the favor of
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
BFT, except
5 seconds
for
left.
Chief Cosby gets the frag onto Foxen as well as the other and wins the round for them.
Ah, my Twitch stream died. Oh, I can't see what's going on. Twitch, please stop dying.
No technical difficulties. I had enough of that on Clubhouse. I mean, the stream itself was stalled half an hour because the other caster was having mic problems and.
I think pretty much what went wrong there was they were losing a lot of their gunfights, even though they had ACOGs from long angles. They were still losing their gunfights to a 1x. Even doing pixel peeks, which you shouldn't really be losing those situations, I would say.
Losing Big Gurv very early on, like they
Attackers
did,
need to
is
locate and defuse
definitely a
as
bit
many
of
bombs
a
as they can.
flaw just from his aggression. He just didn't realize where exactly the Hibana was and lost the trade to a very quick and nice shot actually from the Hibana. From there, Boyle was able to trade it out and then immediately gets traded
Attackers
back,
have discovered the location of a
which
bomb.
I think caused a lot of problems for ML, but then when it came to holding down the site, they were able to win that out. But now we move down
10 seconds left
into
before insertion.
kitchen dining. The site I actually believe is like
5
the
seconds left.
I think it's the easiest one to hold. Let's see if ML will.
Attackers are
I
heading
think
out to
the
defuse
easiest
bomb.
is probably upstairs, I would say. This side is really defendable though.
I think it's all just preference and how you're running the strat. We will see the Hibana switch off to a sledge, actually. So wanting that extra soft breach, maybe for an above take, or... And yeah, it looks like they're calling up there. So it looks like they're going to want to be going above as they're droning it out. Problem is they know there is a vigil around wood stairs, which is going to challenge someone there. Big Gurv taking a lot of damage and gets down once again. Just very early pick on Big Gurv, Mr. Top Fragger from you. Doesn't seem to be playing it as well.
He's
as
having
he can.
a rough night, man. He's having a rough
Having
night.
a rough night. Well, hopefully
Big Gurv's
round 4, that rough night starts to clear up.
Big Gurv's a freak, dude. Big Gurv's so good. Big Gurv can go in. It's played ranked with Big Gurv and he was going off. Doesn't even need teammates sometimes. Well, that's ranked and this is comp play, so it's completely different, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
That would have been a really good C4 under the IQ, but it didn't stick.
It was very close off, and I think Boreal took a fight and downed the sledge, which data positioning I would think is correct. Almost sees the IQ, and Dossier gets the kill onto the IQ of Foxen. Has been doing pretty good, a very strong first round and decent rounds after. Struggling with the drone. You finally got it, man. They are sitting in laundry, though, both the Zofia and the Thermite, just wanting to push in. They think they might know it's clear and they have a chance here. This starts to open up laundry while Zofia pushes in to site a bit more, doesn't exactly know where the smoke is, almost sees them, and Tid wins the gunfight out with the smoke, as now they have site cleared from the laundry side. They can maybe attempt to plant as she gets the kill onto the Valkyrie with a really nice flip there. Nice shot from Soap. Boreal able to get a kill on the Max Mad. Now, Boreal in a 1v3. Soap for the ace if he gets this final kill. It does not seem like they fully know where he is, though. Boyle
Attackers are
will
activating
rotate
the diffuser.
upstairs. A pretty smart play. Seeing from there's a bunch of holes up there as well as the laundry hatch, which is where they mainly pushed from and are mainly located.
Protect the
Drops
diffuser.
in, they
Position
hear him,
compromised.
not the ace from not the ace from Soap, but Camp does get the final kill and they win the dining kitchen tape for BFT.
Again, Gurv needs to stop dying at the beginning of the round so that they can have that one extra roamer. That's pretty good plays from Boreal, but otherwise, I think mostly it was them trying to. I don't know, Zofia kind of just took advantage of them not really being in the side except for the smoke, then getting a good position where she can watch the 3 doors very, very easily from a pretty protected spot.
Yeah, their attack for that definitely worked out, and the quick pick onto Gurv that we have been seeing in not just that round, but also the past round just goes
Attackers need
in
to locate
the
and
favor
defuse bombs.
once again of BFT. As now Aviator has opened back up and they will be going back there. This is the first site that they won on the second round after Trophy Statuary did not work.
Bomb located by attackers.
Hopefully this time we won't see that barrier glitch coming out and Max Mad is able to get the wall, the vault wall, like he wants to.
Hopefully.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Looks like he is spawning over in the area to set up for that. But the rest of them spawn on the room inside, getting ready for their take onto the study aviator. Bar aviator. Yeah, bar aviator. Whew. But she does immediately open up that barricade and is looking for it. Think somebody might be down 90, which, due to the silhouettes that we can see, is true. Not exactly peeking or playing aggressive, just sitting back there. Looks like the vault may be muted, which is going to cause some problems unless they have IQ below, which is exactly what they are doing. Gets the mute, and now Max Mad is able to get the wall open. As Soap gets the entry frag onto Boreal on the Mozzie. It just seems like he was not in the correct spot and gets caught. But now we have 2 walls opened from Max Mad, and they now know that they have, I believe it was Gurv, yep, over in Astro. Expecting him probably to come through the hallway and do her shots, but it does not seem like that's going to be the case, as he's going to rotate. Hawkson will go below and get these final bandits on the actual wall of study and bar, which seems like they're going to want to open up, which the thing is doing right now. Skies take some shots. Don't know where. Oh, from the hole in the wall. Takes a couple shots, gets put down to around 75-ish health. So still just watching the flank from below. Definitely seems odd just to sit here for so long. They drawn out the mute in vault. They know he's there. The smoke starts going out. Spooky missing his shots. Not able to get any kill. Champ though going in and killing Chief Cosby on the bandit. And the plant will start to go down. Jaeger once again dies, not early this time. Soap will get the kill, and it now leaves Spooky in a 1v5, where he gets 1 kill on the Hibana, surprisingly. Another one onto the Thermite. 1 health in a 1v3, where he gets finally taken out from Fox and Momo.
It was a pretty good job there, especially since the Hibana didn't get the glitch this time. She could actually do her job correctly. Put a couple more holes, and then they got pretty good roam clearage. feel like Jaeger could have pushed forwards a little faster, but he didn't.
I do feel as though the late flank from Jaeger definitely wasn't the best idea. Mainly, it could have worked.
They were watching out for it at that point.
Yeah, they were watching out for it. Plus, there was an air jab, so once he walked through, he immediately hit it, which had the Hibana rotate over and just pick him off while he was still in the air jab animation. No gun, no nothing.
Attackers need
But
to
definitely
locate
not
and
having the
defuse bombs.
glitch let Hibana do what she needed and open up more holes for the attacking team, which seemed to work out very much in their favor, taking it down to the 1v5 where he was fortunate to get 2.
I'm drinking water.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Test active.
Fun facts.
Clear the ATS line of fire. Reinforcing the wall. Reloading.
Powerade.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Milk
Not
and
sponsored.
Powerade? I'm not sure about that. I don't
Milk
know
and
about that.
Powerade. What?
That, as long as those aren't mixed, I don't
Attackers
know.
must locate and defuse a
I don't know,
bomb.
I see why they call you Filthy Frank.
If they're not mixed, then that's fine. But like together, I don't know about that one.
I think that would have to be 2 completely different times. Like just like having the taste of one in your mouth and then going for the other. I think it would. That's just a no-go for me.
That's not it.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. So for once again, they're going statue and trophy, where they want to get the extended roam again. They're going to be using it. We're going to have Boreal sitting there and Gurv. This time not in 90. Here he's actually going to be on red stairs. That way he doesn't get picked off early. Well, Boreal, he's playing up, and I don't know how I feel about him playing up alone, so...
They aren't really doing anything crazy. They're kind of just doing normal strats. Jack and Coke, nice. They're not doing anything too crazy.
Big Gurv does get a kill. Going into this round, the entry onto Max and Matt immediately traded out into super low health, and then Boreal dying from Foxen, which had no damage done to him. He sees the castle of Spooky, not able to land the shot, and gets shut down, as they are now just sort of sitting in statuary. They're not making any sort of aggressive push. They just want to hold and play what they have. Diffuser is in the hands of Camp, who is rotating around to Master side, which I feel like they should have been doing this entire time. ML has now fully read into their cross take, and I feel like the Master would just be their best bet right now.
Oh, you're a player from DSG, huh, Filthy Frank?
Oh god.
The beauties are in place. Second floor.
As the Zofia is prone peeking, trying to look for someone inside of Aviator. Spooky gets down from Camp out of the rotation that he did. Going to hit the barricade. They don't know if anyone's there, as Skies will try and send some shots to either deter or hit Camp. It doesn't land anything, so the drones start going, and they're going to have to be going for a late thermite charge. Definitely not the play, as the wall will finally get open. They have to go for a plant, but only 2 seconds left. The plant will not go down, as he was not in the right angle, and the defenders will win out the round. Nice view of the downstairs there.
Not enough time. Took a little long. Big Irv and Boreal got a lot of time off the board for them. That's a good job for them.
They definitely did waste a lot of time over in Aviator, not allowing BFT to set up for much, and ultimately causing the time delay and them winning the round.
Oh, round switch 3-3. Let's see if Emo can shut this out.
Wow. I didn't even realize we were already on round switch. Or side switch, so.
Let's see if Emo can shut this out.
Defenders, protect
Or
your
maybe
bombs from being defused by attackers.
BT might shut it out.
And it looks like BFT are not going to be doing the same thing that ML did, which was starting the trophy statuary. Instead, they're going Bar Aviator, which, like I said earlier, it's normally the default for most teams. Just like BFT, we have the double hard breaks as well as the IQ. This time seeing a buck. I don't believe BFT ever did have a buck, as I believe they had a nomad on the flanks. Maybe ML is just feeling confident they'll either shut down the roamers or confident enough to watch their own flanks.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Let's see if there's any different strats. They're mostly just doing normal ranked strats here, but let's see if we can see something different. Maybe a little bit of Pro League, maybe some Molon strats. Habana's just shooting around for some reason.
Feed active.
Activating drone.
Testing her aim, testing her flicks.
Suppose.
Drone is active.
Sounds like Mozzie got a drone. So they're cutting off the drone play from ML, making sure they have as little as info as possible. So playing in a very aggressive spot. Looks like the camera might, nope, not go right by him. They do see him as now they start to make their entry towards Master. Starting with Chief jumping in through Closet. They're gonna have to try and pinch the Jaeger, and I believe I see maybe a Valkyrie over there. Yes, a Valkyrie over there with him. So let's see how they try and clear these two out with that entire wall off. They can open it up, which would definitely cause a lot of rotation out of the defenders.
I haven't seen a lot of drone work for either team. That or they're just getting the drones as soon as they see them.
And looks like Soap and Kiln Lair and Valkyrie want to hold on to this position. Boreal's going to take out Kiln, though. I believe Boreal was top of red stairs and caught him as he rotated out. They could do a total pinch onto Soap right now with enough communication since he is not rotated, but looks like Soap will just be shot down by Spooky, the Habana. He's gonna open up the wall right next to Bandit. Looks like he might have bandit check. Yes, he did in fact bandit check those. Wow. Smart play. And seems like it's C4 missed there. Don't know who that was thrown by. Oh, it would have been Foxen. Nade goes in, gets the smoke as well as damages Foxen as Sky starts to put the plant down. I don't know if they know. Doesn't seem like it. The Mozzie gets downed, and it's once again another TK off of ML, but they do in fact win the round, so I think it's alright. Oh, poor timing from the Thermite. You almost hate to see it, but at the same time, you just gotta love it.
Now Big Gir's doing a little better. Well, that was bad timing.
Big Ger is currently 4-4, 7 rounds in.
I think BT needs to try and fix their room work a little
Attackers need
bit.
to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Catch some more of the attackers.
Hopefully this time for BFT, that roam game will work. It just seemed as though as they tried coming back to site, they didn't have the map control that they wanted or the picks that they wanted. And they were just shut down as they were coming back into the site.
Whoa, reinforced!
10 seconds to insertion.
I think people need to take some tips from LFO, in my opinion,
5 seconds left before
because
insertion.
they are pretty good on this map, I would say.
Oh, I
At
would
least
love
from
to
the
take-
scrims.
I would
and
love to
pro
take
league
them on
games
this
I've
map.
seen.
Loading the magazine!
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
Solo Chen
Yeah,
is in
Solo,
the chat,
hit me up,
and he
Villa.
can make that happen. He can make that happen.
Yeah, Solo, hit me up, man. Let's play on some Villa.
He
But
said
right now,
bet.
let's worry about this Villa.
Alright, I'll cast that. Let's make that an official script.
You'll
I'll cast
okay.
it.
I'm
Hell
down for
yeah.
that.
But, you down for
Oh,
that?
the run
Solo?
out some soap though.
Defender
Well,
is
we were
exposed.
just having fun and stuff. We'll get Big Gurv immediately refragged though back on to soap from Chief Cosby rushing in immediately. You must have known that. Past that was clear. Looks like majority of the BFT roster is sitting site except
Attackers
for
have located
the
a bomb.
Valkyrie, which was all the way downstairs in basement. Would have been an odd spot, but I guess with the right intel plus the C4 could work out, as ML now are just stalling out looking for some sort of opening for them. Chief Cosby thinks he hears someone behind him, looking around for it. Trying to see what he can find, but does not look as if it is anyone, except for maybe his own teammates.
They're taking the bet, huh?
See you on the other side.
Alright, and we have Spooky going for the study wall. The impact trick does miss. Nice attempt on that. Just not quite able to hit it. They still think that there is someone behind them on the the statuary side of things. Unless it is the Valkyrie, which she's right below study actually. So there is no one as they start to make the wall bigger, that way they can walk through it.
Just gonna say it for everyone in the chat. If you would like to try out being a caster, you can go to the Discord and fill out a application form. We would like more South and Central casters.
Oh, looks like the wall may have been impact tricked on the bar side. So it does not look like they had gotten that open, which was a big opener for them last time.
We're not.
No, the Legion there gets the kill onto the Legion. They now have study
Yeah,
side
East, that's what I meant.
Bomb located by attackers.
Dumb.
Plant can be going down. Plant is now going down from Chief Cosby the Buck, and they have the Kaid shut down, and that is the round.
Central, perfect. Yeah, fill out an application form.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know about casting with someone that drinks milk and Powerade.
He didn't drink them together, so it's fine. Yeah, I did not mean to say South. I have specialness. We need East and Central.
See, that's a say. I'm West Coast, but these servers are South Central, so it works out.
I am West, so I have to co-host because everyone is Central or East.
Or wait, I meant to say West, if I didn't. I'm West Coast, but for some reason...
Oh, this is West?
No, it's putting me on South Central, actually. I noticed it when
okay.
starting up the first match. It just sort
Attackers
of
need
like,
to
oh,
locate and defuse
nice.
bombs.
Works.
Mm.
Head in position. Lock up where grenades now.
Reinforce the wall.
Is my prediction right? Is ML gonna close it out? Guess we'll see.
Right now, Spooky, Chief Cosby, and Boreal all putting in really good games. Burv is he's been there. You know, he's been helping, and Skies, who I believe is supposed to be their hard support. And once again, he's there. He's doing what he
10
needs to,
seconds
which
remaining.
is always good from a support. It allows your fraggers and your flex players
5
to
seconds
open
to
up and
insertion.
do what they need to, which is frag
Attackers
and
are moving
flex.
out to locate a bomb
So,
and defuse it.
let's see how this now goes. As just like BFT, they just want to keep pushing in from Ruin side, which they're then running all the way across. Definitely an odd strat.
Camera feed up and running.
About cams will start to go up as the Habana has now finally made her way up to
Camera.
bedroom. This time I think they're expecting the same run out that Soap had done the prior round. Gonna try and counter that and not let them do that. Gurv pushing with the Habana and the Thermite. Sees the castle, who swings wide, no damage done to either side. As they are now gonna keep continuing the round. Oh, the Valkyrie on the flank onto Chief Cosby just came right up wood stairs while he was droning. Not trying to be toxic, I would have knifed, but that's me. Good flank though from Kiln. Cosby just caught looking down playing Angry Birds.
A bomb.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal, Slade. That's a good deal. Oh.
You can tell Castle got shot from a very loud yell as they start to clear out the bandit batteries on the main wall. They're going to be trying to impact trick it, which is very smart, as well as the bandit trick it, which looks like the bandit did get it, but they used the castle just for reassurance, as Spooky will get a cushion on the camp right as Boreal gets a kill onto Kiln, and they will once again get the bandit trick off after he even picks up the Hibana. Missed C4 there. Zofia will now get the refrag back onto the bandit. 3v2 in ML's favor, as I believe Jaeger makes his way back onto site. Look, trying to watch his head and keep it down, make sure Zofia doesn't take it off, as Boyle will now get the kill onto Foxen, leaving Soap in a 1v3. He gets to Sophia, he's in 1v2, misses his shots onto, I believe that was the Thermite, yep. And that will end out the round for ML. Solo, I would almost have to agree with that. Their peeking is definitely killing them. The ability to get a quick frag off of it is great. That opens up the floor a bit and just gives them a free pick. After the overly peeking followed up after that kill is just they're killing themselves with their own aggression. They should probably slow down, especially now that they're on defense, and let the attackers play into them. Alright, we now head into round
Attackers
10
need to
with
locate and
ML
defuse as many
already on
bombs as
match
they can.
point. Definitely doing good this game, as BFT will go back to the same site that they just lost. Hopefully they'll slow down that aggression and won't be peeking so much, and able, because last time they were able to stop the wall, which is great for the defenders, but
Attackers
then they
discovered the
just keep
location of a
peeking
bomb.
it and died, which opened up sight even though the wall was shut for them.
It'll sting a lot.
10 seconds to go.
Device placed.
Cam in position.
5 seconds remaining.
Place device.
We'll have
Attackers are
Kiln
moving
setting
to
up
defuse a bomb.
cams just like he has been, as now the attackers will start to make their way in. Spooky dropping the 10 kills on the Hibana. Definitely a strong showing from someone who is more
That's a nice ass logo. That's one nice logo there, Slick. God damn.
You're having fun with chat.
Yeah.
We have the shout caster and the chat caster.
It's my job. It's my job.
New mag.
Swapping mags!
We are starting to see ML moving immediately, and
Bomb located by
already we're
attackers.
seeing the slowdown on aggression from the defenders, which right as I say that, we're gonna see Mad Max get picked. I actually don't know. He died on the wall. I think he was floor banged by Boreal, who is now shut down by Camp, who is the Legion. He went below to find him. Now BFT is in a really good spot in the 4v3. Impact just not able to go out quick enough. ML will open up the wall, doing some damage to Kiln as Kiln gets big Gerv and Soap gets spooky.
Changing
Leaving
mags.
Skies in a 1v4. Misses his shots onto the Jaeger, repeaks it, and loses out the win. You might see a comeback here from BFT, but you definitely saw a bit of a slowdown on the aggression, allowing them to make that round happen. Let's see. We're now seeing the 6-4 round, which I believe is what you, as well as Solo Chain, predicted. He might have said 7-5. If Boreal does win this round, then that will be accurate. Looks like Boreal may be pulling out the Blitz, and nope, 6-picked. Good. But the Capcan and Ella are both going to stick on BFT, maybe trying to slow down the aggression. Oh, no, switch off the L onto the Legion. They basically do the same thing. Just slow ones down, create a lot of annoyingness on your screen.
Attackers
So,
need to locate and defuse
let's
as
see
many
if
bombs
this time
as
they're
they
able
can.
to hold Aviator properly, as last time they did lose their house.
Prepping needles. Place device.
I'm waiting for the bot Amrock game. That's gonna be. God. That's gonna be some. It's gonna be a good show.
10
I've-
seconds
This is a
remaining.
pretty good match too.
I have scrimmed both of them, and they're both
5
definitely
seconds to go.
a bit mean, so that's going to be a great match for them.
Attackers must
coming
locate
up.
and
When I
defuse the
played
bomb.
bot, I wanted to die.
I don't remember how we did against bot. We played on Clubhouse.
Oh, we
which-
lost. I think we won. We won one round because I killed 4 of them. I think it's the only reason we won.
See, I think
On the
we were
coastline.
able- I think we were able to get 3 rounds, but we were playing on Clubhouse, which, to say the least, is not a good map for us, as Cosby will get the first pick onto Soap, who seems to be dying very early now on that Jaeger roam. He just basically... What is up with the Jaegers today? First it was Gerv, and now it's Soap, where they just are overplaying and getting
Who
picked
knows,
off.
man? Who knows?
Those Jaeger names are all the same.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, my mic. What was that?
That was a tornado. That. We're just gonna pretend I didn't say anything here. That was a tornado, though.
I don't know what that was.
But down
Yeah,
here,
no. Their strat work isn't great, but they do have gun skill. They're kind of just brain dead guns, really. But you know, no hate, no hate, no hate. They fucking destroyed me.
Bomb
So
located by attackers.
Ken, who I actually, or Kiln, sorry, who I actually think came behind Boreal. That seems like it should have been a fight for him to win, but I guess not, as Cosby now gets camp, and looks like this may be it, as it is put down to a 2v4. 3 people on ML, though, is pretty packed. Well, only Max Mad is a little bit hit. The Capcan swings on Cosby, the button kills him. The grenade does go off on Max Mad, does a lot of damage to him. The Zofia almost hits the wall bang onto Foxen. Now they're gonna make it happen, and now the plant will start to go down.
Attackers have located.
Oh, I feel like that C4 on the bandit should have hit and maybe put at least some damage, but no, that does not happen. They don't know where the Capcan is. Now they know. It's stuck in a 1v3, and that is the game.
Who was right? Was it Solo? Was Solo?
I think Solo said 7-4. I think so.
Lucky dog. Alrighty. Well, I guess let's get the captains in. I believe that is Boreal.
And Kiln.
Alrighty. Let's get this going.
So let's get Boreal in here. Now let's invite Kiln.
Hello, Kiln. Please make sure to include your audio. Already done. Alright, we can start with you, since you were the losing team first. Let's start with, how do you think you and your team played this game?
Poorly.
Poorly? I would say you did fairly good for the first half, and then kind of lost it really on defense.
We lost on defense for sure.
Do you think that your team is traditionally stronger on attack than you are on defense, or do you think it was mostly because of ML's play? Oh,
Absolutely not. That's actually a map that we don't get to see a lot because a lot of people don't like taking us to there. So unfortunately, we lost it. Obviously, our attacks were doing decent. Like we actually did what we were set out to accomplish on that. It just happened to fall over on the defense. Kudos to them, I guess.
yeah. My final question is, how do you think you did personally as the captain of your team?
Not so hot this week so far.
Mm.
A couple weeks ago on this map, I had a pretty good game. This map tonight didn't. Could have done better.
Yeah,
They were able to shut me down on my roam.
Yeah, I would say the roaming was kind of not really a strong suit for that game.
Usually is, but yeah, they were able to cut it out.
Yeah. Alrighty, do we have any questions in the chat for Mr. Kiln? Okay, well, I think you're free to go then. You can either stay and listen to Boreal, or you can go.
Alright, y'all have fun.
GG, man. GG.
Oh, Slade just asked one. Poor timing. Be faster, Slade.
Make sure to include your audio, by the way, Boreal.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty. How do you think that your team did this game?
We did pretty good. Not as good as we wanted to on defense, but we brought it back on attack, so
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I don't even remember what I just asked. Huh.
Yes,
How do you think you did this game as the captain?
Decent. Missed a couple of frags, but pretty good.
Yeah. I seen you were doing pretty good. Do you guys think that you guys not really struggling, but weren't doing super great on your first set? God damn it. On your defense. You guys more traditionally an attacking team, because you guys seem to put a lot more pressure when you're on the attack.
Yeah, our defensive strategies weren't like really working as well as we wanted them to. So I think that's why we lost a couple of rounds.
I put a lot of money on Gerv to top frag, and he didn't. God
Yeah.
damn it. How did you guys prep for this game? And why did you decide to take BFT to Villa?
I mean, I reviewed a couple of one of their Villa games, and then we've been practicing Villa, so we just decided to take them to Villa.
Alrighty. Well, is there any other questions in the chat? I think that's it.
I don't think questions. I just think Slade wants to crash my Discord with roaches. So.
Alrighty, well, good game. Good game.
Alright, peace, bro.
You have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Alrighty, well, the prediction polls were correct. ML takes it 7-4. The next game is Amarok versus Bot tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Let me just make sure. Yep, I think that's the next game. Alrighty, well, we'll see you guys later. My name is Anti-Lollies, and you are...
Contro.
Thank you for coming today. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.